going to wind up starting the game, but we're going to see who winds up taking that series in just a little bit. We're going to have game one between Velocity Esports and Curse Academy coming up after a break, guys, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, at the MLG Winter Championships here in Dallas, Texas. We're about to get underway with the second challenger best of 3 between Curse Academy and former DirtNet Gaming, now renamed Velocity Esports.
So that's going to be a really good matchup. We've seen these teams fight back and forth again, once again in the Rising Star Invitational. So we'll see how well they can do from Maple Street. One of the best Draven players that we've seen here in the tournament, at least, is going to be going up against Curse Academy's AD Carry. It's going to be really interesting to see him go up against Altec. And I'm so excited for that one. We're going to have Chris going up against Rux. That's going to be a really interesting one, being the sub for the actual Curse team. So we'll see how well they do. And it's just going to be an overall exciting game. If From Maple Street doesn't get Draven banned out, we'll see some really fantastic games.
Well, I mean, we had the interview during the pregame show with Crowley yesterday where he said he fully expects to get 3 bans to the face every single game. So we'll have to see if Curse Academy kind of has something up their sleeve. Of course, we've only seen them clash in the Rising Star Invitational once, if memory serves correctly. However, there's been multiple online tournaments and multiple online qualifiers where these two teams have butt heads against each other.
Probably.
And Curse Academy has pretty much beaten Velocity Esports in the majority of those. So Velocity, they're coming in as the #1 seed for the Rising Star Invitational. If you remember correctly, though, they've had a couple of roster changes since they originally started and got the original title holders. They have NK Inc. in the jungle now. Of course, they're using former Evaniscus in their as their support player. I'm going to call him Support Daddy, though, because I'm allowed to do things like that. But, I mean, they have a bit of a different roster than what we originally saw them being absolutely dominant with in the Rising Star Invitational. You know, they have these different kind of players in just kind of coming in and going. They might not necessarily be the same kind of dominating factor that they were previously, whereas Curse Academy, their roster's been pretty solid from the get-go. The only thing we've really seen is Pixel stepping in rather than having Yoda as that support role.
Yeah, and Yoda used to be very versatile. He was in the pro scene for a little while, and now we're going to see Pixel and Altec really strong bot lane from what we've seen. They're always doing well. And then we're going to see from Maple Street and Support Daddy, as you like to call him. So that's going to be interesting. And I personally got to play against Evaniscus in solo queue. He got blitzcrank. It hurt. It was so bad with all the hooks that I got hit with. But it's going to be really interesting to see Curse go up against Velocity. I'm just like pumped.
Well, the thing is, too, Velocity, we've talked about how they have a little bit different lineup this time around. During the qualifiers, because what happened was, if you guys are just recently tuning in, you don't necessarily know how these challenger teams got here. A Rising Star Invitational, the top 4 teams from that tournament, they got seeds into a 16-team MLG online qualifier bracket, and then they had to battle it out down into the semifinals, and that's what you're seeing here live at the Winter Champions. Again, my season's confused. It's really cold in New York, but it's really warm here in Dallas, so I'm really confused. But they have to go through a 16-team bracket, and, well, this is basically the semifinals of that bracket, the 4 teams that qualify for the MLG Championships here in Dallas. Velocity Esports, they were the #1 seed out of the Rising Star Invitational, therefore they're #1 seed in that qualifier tournament overall. In the quarterfinal matchup against DVS Spark, who was a challenger-ranked 5v5 team, they struggled.
Yes.
They wound up being one of the few series that went to all 3 games, a 2-1 victory in favor of Velocity. And in the matches they lost, they looked a little bit sloppy. So hopefully they picked up the pieces. They got in that little bit of extra practice with their new lineup, and they're going to show us really good games here against Curse Academy.
Please don't be sleepy again.
That's normally what we do here. We see NK Inc. on screen getting in the zone here, scratching his neck a little bit. But, I mean, Curse Academy, they've been a team that they've been known to be not necessarily flawless, but they're known to be very spot on with what they do. They kind of have Rux doing his own thing in the top lane, Dominate being the very dominating presence that he is in the jungle. He helps the rest of the lanes. They snowball these things forward and just really work for the team. Cobalt are being extremely aggressive in that mid lane matchup. And then when they go into the later stages of the game, it's all about Altec on those hyper carries. He likes to play like Caitlyn.
Yeah, and Velocity's team is no slouch, and it looks like we actually have a top 5 for Velocity that's going to be coming up.
So why don't we talk about Velocity? We say we have a lot of matchups in the Rising Star Invitational. Why don't we throw it to a top 5 plays here from Velocity Esports so you guys can get a little bit more familiar with the team.
Just a little bit.
What's going on, Summoners? Optimus Tom here once again with top 5 plays for Velocity Esports. Let's start things off on a technical foot where we see Velocity Esports and a patented level 1 invade with an almost awesome getaway thanks to Prolly. I think they got sniped out by that ward right there. So they don't know they're seeing.
Ignite's going to go down to the high. They hit the Electro Harpoons. Chris is in that bush. The first blood's going to go on the Prolly. Wu is still fighting under Chris. He is ignited. He's going to go in the bush. He jumps on the blue buff, forcing the flash out from Balls, but the Venomous Bite will catch onto him.
At play number 4, we have Velocity Esports juggling that tower aggro to dive for a very nice double kill.
Pixel can both push up and Pixel can get that stun onto either Altec or Yoda. The Altec's cleanse and flash are almost up. The cleanse being about 15 seconds off, and if they do choose to do it, they could probably pick up another nice kill. The Dazzle does come out. Altec getting focused down. The Exhaust and Ignite going down as well, with Yoda TV getting focused as well. One more auto attack. JD New picking up a kill, and from Maple Street as, yep, okay, no death to tower. Good job by JD New.
Play number 3, we got Altec thinking he's safe as he runs away from Chris, but into the open, waiting arms of NK Inc.
Take the tower for a little bit. Chris is going down. He set the Spiderlings on. He's got that attack speed boost out. He is trying to chase onto Altec. Altec's just going to pop that passive. He's going to get ignited. The Spiderling's going to connect. Is that going to be enough? No, it's not going to be. He will barely live. Oh, NK is right there. He's just going to toss on the back. Toss and get him. Wow.
Settle down as we patiently wait here for play number 2. Velocity sneakily counters an invade with a level 1 chase ending in first place.
Right now from the side of DNG, if they do catch anybody out right now, everybody's moving up. DNG has the sight right now. They are going to be able to
check the try.
Oh, he's going to jump in. Chris right now dropping that Ignite with the stand aside and a Glitter Lance hitting everybody. Rock's taking so much damage as Yoda is getting chunked down as well. The flash over the wall from probably two more auto attacks from that. Orange's Fury will pick up the kill. Oh no, but the Rupture's going to land on Chris and probably, but Pobolter having that gold card prepped and ready. The jump from Chris, the Bolo landing, the cleanse forced out as well. Another jump from Chris. The Righteous Fury is procced. One more auto attack from anybody, but a nice Rupture. Chris is chasing down. The gold card's going to land from Pobolter as Chris is still chasing.
He's got the Bolo up. He's got the Bolo. Can he land it?
Flash of Maple Street will pick up the first blood, and a good job from DNG.
And our top play has from Maple Street on his man mode Draven, cleaning up Cloud9 with a quadra kill.
He is trying to get that lock into the Iron Slayer is totally wrong. Yeah, they're actually going to go in from the side of Turf Gaming right now. They're just choosing to focus down onto Lemon and to Niantanso. From Maple Street, we'll pick that one up with Whirling Death as Niantanso is going to be able to get it there. From Maple Street, he's going rampant, picking up balls, picking up Lemon, just chasing down. He's going to go onto the inhibitor wall. The knockup is going to miss from Altec. A jump on from Jace. The triple kill going from Maple Street. The quadra kill going to go from Maple Street. And this is just going to be game.
This has been your top 5 plays for Velocity Esports. Don't forget, you can submit your own at MajorLeagueGaming.com/submit. Well, we saw already there why from Maple Street commands that man mode Draven ban, or at least the potential from that. Velocity Esports have a lot of good plays and a lot of things up their sleeve going up against Curse Academy. But can Curse Academy quell the aggression? We already saw the patented, well, now we're going to have to rename it the Velocity Bush at level 1 with those invades. That was against Curse Academy. We're not necessarily going to see the same exact thing, but we know Velocity for their early game aggression. Can Curse Academy put the cap on that?
I don't know. I Will Dominate's a really strong jungler, and he's no noob to invades. He knows how to counteract him, knows how to play with the invade. Can potentially, if he has an aggressive jungler, can fight the invade as well with his whole team if they want to go for something like that. But we usually see Velocity. I'm gonna have trouble adapting to saying that instead of DNG. But we're gonna see Velocity. They have really good aggressive strategies. They have a lot of good wards coming out. And so far from the teams that we've seen, the early game wards have been phenomenal. They've been put in all the bushes. Everybody face checks to just go right in, and then they're going to spot it out, and then no invade's going to come out. No pressure's going to be applied. Everyone's going to be perfectly safe. And I don't think that's going to be the same for this match.
No, and we always have to, when we talk about Velocity, we always have to talk about probably eating 3 bans to the face. We get to already off the top of our heads, we can see that Kha'Zix, Kale, and Jace are big potential bans, which...
Or Rumble.
Rumble's also a potential ban coming out here because that would target him and Chris. That leaves open so many other champions. Draven, of course, is only the tip of the iceberg of the champion pool that Velocity Esports commands in these matchups. Chris has been one of the only players to play an extremely effective Rengar post Season 3. So he can put that into a solo lane, he can put that into a duo lane matchup. Doesn't really matter where he's going to be. Last time they 1v2'd Chris on Rengar, he wound up getting a killing spree in the beginning stage of the game. So that's the power that he commands on champions like that. So he's no slouch himself, and if you wind up banning out Prowly, you give away so many other champions to the rest of the team.
Draven, MF, Rengar, just everything they can use. Amumu, Hecarim,
they've got Evaniscus on the roster now too, so if you give away Thresh, that's going to be absolutely devastating.
Yeah, I don't know. His support play is phenomenal as well. He plays a mean Lulu. He plays a fantastic Thresh. One of the best I've seen so far. and it's just so good. The box is great utility, 99% slow on that one. They have the flay to knock up. It's slow as well. They have the death sentence to pull you in, as well as being a 1.5 second silence, as well as being able to engage with that when you pull himself on it when you reactivate it. And then having the lantern, I did a spotlight on that. The lantern is so strong, engage and disengage potential. We've seen plenty of Threshes in the Rising Stars just throw it out, pull in, let's say, a Nocturne with not too good of a gap closer early game, or a Hecarim or a Xin Zhao or something like that, and just completely turn whole fights.
Well, you know what would really facilitate your support play on Thresh? A giant mouse pad. I know that you guys want these giant mouse pads. I know that we here at MLG love our giant mouse pads as well, as you can see from our studio cast all the time. Guys, if you buy a limited edition MLG Sensei mouse on SteelSeries.com, you get the free giant mouse pad, the world's quote-unquote smallest mouse pad in the world, guys. So it's basically a $20 value for free. So you're going to want to head on over to, you can go to the link on the bottom there, mlg.tl/SteelSeries bundle, or check out the SteelSeries.com website where you're going to be able to click the link and find that. So guys, while we're waiting for the players to get in this lobby, we're going to throw to a quick commercial break. Maybe you guys, in the meantime, can wind up buying yourselves a nice SteelSeries MLG Sensei mouse, as well as getting one of those giant mouse pads, which we do actually have on these desks here. They're actually draped over because they're that large and in charge. So guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to be into the picks and bans for game number 1. It's going to be Velocity Esports taking on Curse Academy. Don't go anywhere.
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Summoners and Summonettes, welcome back to the Major League Gaming Winter Championships here in Dallas, Texas. Optimus Tom and EGA to your feet, about to bring you the action of game number 1 against Velocity Esports and Curse Academy, but there's a catch. We have to wait for Curse Academy to get into the game first, so I kind of want you guys to like spirit bomb your energy. I want you to get Curse Academy into this game as quickly as possible.
Well, you just drew Pobelter in.
Well, Pobelter joined the game, but we got to wait for the rest of his team to follow suit. So until everybody wants to join this lobby, unfortunately, we're going to take another quick commercial break, guys. But when we do come back, we're hoping to jump right into picks and bans between Curse Academy and Velocity Esports. So channel that energy. Get everything going, guys. We want to get these matches underway for you, so don't go anywhere.
I'm sorry.
Victory!